はよう。太陽早いね。
おはよう。Let's go バモ Let's go バモ。今日でワンフェーズも、終了というところでございます。今から、リビーチに、焦って上がろうとしている方を、全員粉砕していきたいと思います。杉本さんいらっしゃいました。よろしくお願いします。
皆さんおはようございます。太陽フェーズ最終日も頑張ってくんで、ゆっくり米して楽しんでいってください。万歳。試合に集中する際には米への返答が遅れることがありますが、ご了承ください。汗汗。またチャンネル登録、高評価、X フォローもよろしくお願いします。ハートの笑顔。マオピョンも杉モンさんと昨日当たってた賞。タオちゃんとマオピョン日替わりで同じ相手と当たってる賞。大阪だから当たる人も似た感じなるんかな。
まあ西サーバーだから一緒かもね。
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We are just getting started. Aaron Sadorf, he's a leader, he's a schemer, a controller, he's certainly a winner, he's all of those things and he's much, much more.
I'll take it a step further, he's a serial winner on the European scene. In fact, it's that pedigree which I see as his greatest quality. He knows exactly what it takes to be a match winner, and he'll go about doing exactly that.
That is a little undercooked. That's Dembele. Dembele gets on his bike and on the move. Valverde, can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. Gullit gets into a good position. Here's a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. It's Bell. Big chance! And now they can spring out of defence. And he's being shifted off it. That has not gone well. Gullit. Oh, it's come loose. And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game. True Bangkok United are looking to go forward now. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Dembele. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the counter is on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. Nice control. That's been drilled in. Not offside that time. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Very nicely done. Great defending, strong and determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. There's a tricky customer, but he slams the door shut. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Dembele. Vieira wins the duel this time. Ball has bounced loose now. It's a throw in. Rafael Varane. Here's Ibrahimovic. Still goalless at the moment. And here's Dembele. Dembele going face to face with his great rival. Well read. All danger is averted. Bullet, the magician in chief, his feet twinkling. And it's Valverde.
Pretty robust defending.
He came in hard, very hard. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He is just caressing the ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Do have a chance to counter here. And here's Bellingham. And here's Ibrahimovic. Well, now it's a race for the ball. This looks promising. Valverde!
おはサブローです。よろしくお願いします。
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Oh, good effort! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Got 5 minutes till half-time. Ibrahimovic. No, that was never going to make it.
Ibrahimovic clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
He's put a shade too much on that. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nedved. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Belling.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Tries to pass it through. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reach the halfway point.
Yamagata really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now. Stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half.
マジが。
And so the action is resumed.
Yamagata are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so
Ah,
I don't
what
think
the-
the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Seedorf. Passes short and sharp. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a tiny finish. How they've waited! Now they have it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Through Bangkok United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Hazard. Varane did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mbappe!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Mbappe. Seedorf is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Yamagata are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Seedorf. That pass isn't the best. Gabriel cuts it out. And here's Yamal. That is lovely. He has found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's certainly onside here. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's Valverde. And the through ball. Montedio Yamagata, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Driving on and making good progress. Nicely spread. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Picked out brilliantly. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nedved. Yaya Toure. This is a promising build-up. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
It's a goal kick. best. Good running, strong and purposeful. Luis Suarez looking for the chance to skim one in from range. He's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Real chance! Well taken goal. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over surely. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And a chance! And he's stuck it away. And what a climax we have here. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was no...
間に合わねえなこれ。
It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Montevideo Yamagata give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Now it's Semenyo.
いやーなんか。いやーナイスアラホ。
Neymar. Oh, they could break here. That's a good run down the left. That's it. Is enough. Montevideo Yamagata can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow.
間に合わんかったかー。アラちゃん朝早いですよ。レッツゴー。ここですよ。いや負けちゃったー。
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
It's not just a miss. Oh, Verde! Oh, the ball's run loose here. There's an early warning shot across the bow.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He's rising.
Yes.
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Aims beyond the defence. Real chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ibrahimovic really must be
い
thinking.
や、軸裏やればよかったな。なんで俺打ったんだろ
They scored their first goal from a corner. What
う。
about
起きてねえな、まだ。
It's a decent clearance.
普通に軸裏だよね、今の。
Valverde. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. That's a dangerous ball.
おい。
Araujo stood up well to him there. Nedved. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, nice touch. And here's Hullet. Desai. That is good progress on the left. Vieira does well not to be outdone there. And it's Hullet. Belling. Little pass back. Nedved, renowned for his long-range shooting. Hazard.
通っちゃうの、それ。
Oh, that is really good tenacity.
しかもコーナーかよ。
And that has been cleared.
ああ、ナイス。
And now they can spring out of defence. Can he spark a counter here?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space
いや
is filled.
Hazard. Dembele could move up a gear here.
ー。おお。
It's a lovely, neat pass. And this is Hullet! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Montevideo Yamagata have the chance to go the other way. Pepe promptly onto that, and that is that.
うーん。
Showing good feet. Hullet touches it back. And he's opted for the long pass. Belling conjures time and space where few can. And it's Belling. Nedved. Looking for the run. And now the breakaway. Spread out to the left. He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Goes for a
い
shot
や、ダメか。
and checks out
弾直すぎんな、さっきから。
last lick of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
やっべ。
Hazard. Dembele. Pinches it off him.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Mbappe.
素晴らしい。
Is it out wide and in space?
いやー。
Dembele. Belling. Milan do have a chance to counter here.
はい、ナイス。
Valverde.
なんでそっちなの。
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
そうだよね、そこ読んでくるよ
It's
ね。
Valverde. Vieira. Chance here to counter. Marcelo. Oh, sweet feet. Driving forward. Hazard receives it in a good position here. And it's half-time. Those age of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Montedio Yamagata coming in at half-time, leading by 1 goal to nil.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy.
Oh, he's all alone.
Okay. Let's go.
And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to
Ah,
send
nice.
it one way, and he just slips the other.
ね
It's 2 now without reply.
え。なんで
Now's the time you can
Oh.
afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And he's been shifted off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, and they were certainly tested. Azar. And it's Vieira.
うんですよね。
Saw that coming.
も
Well played, well stopped.
う。ラッキー。
Ibrahimovic. Now it's Mbappe. Nedved kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Knocks it into space. And here's Dembele. Just he's had a shot.
いや、バボ
No mistake. Back to within 1. Interesting.
それはバボ
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was
嘘
let me tell you, it was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Milan cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them
お
a
は
new...
よう。クレマ少ししたいんだけどリビない？
Gotta kick on from here now.
He's had it taken off him, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Montedio Yamagata have it back and can go again. He's having a shot!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good running, strong and purposeful.
ごめん、洗い物してたしょ。
Team's attack. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly
やばい
the last few
あぶねえ
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been half, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into
Oh,
some
guys.
sort of shock for them.
あーごめん
It's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
ナナさん、アガさん、スイさんおはようございます。太陽。
Driving through the middle. Nedved.
スイさんちょい待ってくださいね。
Peter.
あ、上ちゃんおはよ
おはよう、太陽。
う。勝負よこれ。オッケーオッケーオッケーオッケーオッケー。
Certainly helped their cause now.
いや、それか。待って。おい、冷静に、冷静にいけ。オッケーオッケーオッケー。あるあるあるあるあるある。あ。ちょん。ゴーやったー やったー
Opportunist strike, but he'll take it.
あ、それじゃん、振りまするいいよ。
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper...
見てくれた俺の今の。
朝から元気すぎだろ WWW。
We've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and...
テンション高い賞。
いやー、もう私は元気ですよ。いや、今の見てくれたマジで。レッツゴーバモよ。今日も一日元気に行きましょうね。元気森田ですよ。
On both benches.
ごめん、よそ見してて見てないけどバモ賞。
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
It's Michel Platini. Platini going face to face with his great rival.
はい、読んでます。すいません。それ読んでます。レベルが違います。すいません。雑魚です、私。ここで行こう、ここで行こう。はい、来ました。あれあれいけそう。来たよ、これ。おい、おい、おい。時空ラタン、レッツゴー。ここです。ありがとうございます。こっちです。すいません。こうです。すいません。レイヤーマン、お疲れ。すいません。この前の試合、負けてしまいました。バモですよ。レッツゴーバモですよ。
こんな早いけど、昨日激しこして早く寝たの？
激しこ侍して寝た。
勝率高いなりね。
勝率高くないよ。
水さんフレマ
チンチンよ。
してくれてて助かるでしょう。俺激しこじしたらすぐ荒れる。
エンバペ
わらわ
ー。ここでエンバペーよ。
What a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to
お手柔らかにお願いいたします。今日でフェーズ更新だね。
Loud and proud, the tone for this game is well and truly set. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn playmaking role, or even in defence. He could fill in and cover for any position as required, and he had the intelligence to be able to put it all together.
He really does have it all. Gullit. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Somalia ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. This looks promising.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Corner it is.
フェーズ更新ですよ。
They've got a healthy number of very tall
ごめん。
teammates to pick out.
フリーとキッカーになってた。お前行け。お前行け。
Pinches it up. Real chance! Somalia are looking to go forward now. And the shot! I doubt very much that this was in the script. Nedved stood his ground strongly. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. It's a promising position, and this is Hullet. Shoots to shoot! And no mistake! They are purring, truly purring! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all.
いや、いい対応や。
Pass, perfectly delivered.
Montedio Yamagata are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Corner number 2 then.
Yeah, missed that.
Somalia have the chance to go the other way. And this is Pele. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bellingham, and here's Mbappe. Mbappe driving, shoots! Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Seedorf. Eto. Valverde.
ちょっと待って。
Accurate pass. Araujo, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
あー、easy.
Deftly away. Back in possession and ready to go again. Now there's a fine ball. Gabriel to Hazard, and now the breakaway. Araujo. Valverde. Now what about a counter-attack? And it's Valverde. Great ball, and he's in here. Cleared away, and this is Hullet.
あ、そうだ、こいつ軸で持ってねえんだった。
Heading towards the half-time break. Win very much in their sails. Now it's Mbappe. Valverde has it in a wide position. He's on it. Can he get away? Mbappe. It's a threatening ball.
あー、ガイルで打てんのかーい。
Pele. And here's Hullet.
あー、うめえな。
And claimed it back.
やべー。
Nedved. Now it's Eto. Araujo. Now it's Hullet. Seedorf. There's the shot.
いや、いいタイミングで招きすんな。
And he couldn't finish.
Seedorf has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
This possibly the last play of the half.
Hey!
Towering header. And he's heaved it away. Now the referee has signalled for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yamagata clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but
サイドの使い方うますぎる。
レッツゴーよ。
sit on the lead
ここですよ。
the opposition will be doing their
ここからだよ。
try and get back into this. So they have to be alert.
サイド、馬を。
Firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the score. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hazard ventures forward. And here's Hullet.
お、
And the finish! That looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Gabriel looking for a runner. Oh, important interception. Bellingham. Valverde looking for the chance to skim one in from range.
いや、惜しいな、今の。
Turan. Azar. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. It's Nedved. And they win it back again. Valverde did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Azar. Montadillo Yamagata are 2 up early in the second half. Seedorf. Azar. This is a promising build-up. Bellingham.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's got away.
もう逆ついたのに。
It's it clear.
おバカ。
And smartly reclaimed. Nicely aimed pass. Passing nice and neat. Oh, what a ball!
いや、ぐっそ。
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Eto'o. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an
Yeah, that's it,
interesting matchup. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Bellingham. And this is Hullet. Seedorf. And he was alert to it.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Vieira. And here's Hullet. Now it's Mbappe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Hullet. Seedorf.
うめえな、今の。
Now it's Eto'o. Somalia disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Hullet. Mbappe. Pirlo. Now it's Hullet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Montadillo Yamagata can breathe again. Just.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play.
うわー、読むか、それ。
Chance to get on the turn.
And they can counter here. Now it's Hullet. Pass is just off target. And this is Hullet. Now it's Bellingham. Hullet receives it in a good position here. Big chance! Good ball, good take. Goes for a shot.
いやー、くそ。
What a number 4 coming up here. And it's Vieira. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Hullet.
They've got to
やべえ、やってもうた。
Oh, well measured.
危ねえ。マジあれ、あそこインターセプト狙うのやめよう、マジで。あれ、本当に危ねえわ。
Utopia, not what was entirely
最後のマジ行かれてたわ、多分。
Most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount what's important.
ここからよ。
中央肩をでした。満足しました。
おい、満足したのかよ。ありがとう、スイちゃん。
水さんありがとうございました。敬礼する顔。遊んでくれてありがとうございます。何もできなくて楽しい。
いやいやいや。
タオちゃん今日気をさえ、るいけど玉通持ち。
いや、全然絶対ないよ、俺。
そかそれなら大丈夫か。
今ベリーゴ。スイちゃん、そういえば、今週の金曜日、タクゾーン系、集会あるよ。今週の金曜日って明日だわ。タクゾーン以下集会あるよ。
明日ね。
あ、そうそう、明日。おい、12万生きたって。笑わせんじゃねえよ、マジで。ええて。
タクゾーン一家とか、いつの間にそんな規模拡大したんしょう。
もうだいぶ規模拡大してるよ、タクゾーン以下。6月は、竹会が、大阪に再来。まだ竹会とも日程を決めてないけども、もう勝手に決めた。
今日の明日は早すぎますしょう。タクゾーン一家ってことはナイトガイドとムート。わらわら、魔王、たけさん幹部だね。
あ、予定ありか、スイちゃん。明日は。
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, someone who's really impressed me is Fabinho, with the way he's been able to expand his repertoire. I believe it's...
タオちゃん大阪って言ったら、みんな一応声かけるからしょう。
There's a lovely simplicity to all he does.
Yeah, I'd have picked him to...
昨日雨に打たれて喉に違和感あり。明日は誰来るの？
明日は、マオチントラブさん。
Presented with a golden opportunity here. So perhaps now the breakthrough.
ナイスキー。
水さん早めに薬飲んで治してくださいね。
Quick look, then plays it in.
That was well seen.
ありがとうございます。
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
焼肉行くの？ステーキ肉、き。
Position here. That's a super give and go. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
There's a defense.
あ、焼肉行く、明日。あ、明日はね。
But of course, it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way
タ
round.
オちゃん持ちでなくなってから TK 止められるの少しあるよねしょう。
Looking to go forward now.
ラッキーなんでそれ戻しちゃうんだ。
やめたの？
And the counter is on. Mbappe gets on his bike and on the move. Montedio Yamagata replying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
ナマステ、挙手。
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Bellingham. Cools. Lovely feet. He has found a way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's the chance to counter. That's a good run down the left. No, he wasn't going to let him past.
俺 PK 下手だからな、俺。まあ別にどうでもいいよ、この試合勝つし。あれが2桁とか1桁だったらもうマジで頑張るけど。
Oh, that's nice. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Montedio Yamagata have the chance to go the other way. Neither side yet able to find the net. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. It's a throw-in. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Out towards the flank. That'll be a throw-in.
インド屋さんって何？
He's cut it out.
Nagoya Grampus definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Some really good ball movement. Tries to play it through. Drives it in. Firm header just off target. That's
イ
a
ンド料理屋さん賞、何の話してたとか。
何話したとこでどこだ？
have their third corner. They've played it short. This looks promising.
ああ、めんどくさいこいつ。
They're awarded another corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's been taken short.
もういいよ、あげて。
That's an excellent interception. And
ナ
now
ンカムンと言ってなかった？マオピョンがインド料理屋さんでナン食べ放題のとこ。ラブトムントにボコボコにされたのでイーフト休止します。海鮮カレーとかお肉のカレーとか美味しいって。
いや、そっち行くんか。
たけさんおはようございます。太陽。
it's made its way to him. That's good running with the ball. And he was alert to it.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Valverde driving forward. And here's Mbappe. And it's been hooked away. But they've got it again. Araujo.
何してんのマジで。
Determined. Oh, that's well spotted. Pullet is firing after that one. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of perhaps it should have, but
ちょっと考えすぎかこの試合。
remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to
そんな駆け引きしてこないもんな。
mark. The first half
普通にシンプルにいこう。
Well, I think the story of the first half is dominated by the spot kick miss. It should have broken the deadlock, but here we are. And I think there's still plenty to play for.
So we are
海鮮カレーとかお肉のカレーとか美味しいって言って俺言ったっけそんなん。そもそもラブさんとマオチンと何なんか言ったことないよ。
Substitution.
we're on the move again.
Yamagata have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession
先点取
and
るか。
chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And it's Pullet. Muscular approach does pay off here. And here's Mbappe. Ayman. Nicely shaped ball. Chips it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Oh, that's a key interception.
If they want to counter,
いや、ムントがタオちゃんの配信で言ってたよ。マオテンが教えてくれたお店みたいな感じで。
Bullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Bellingham. Well, there's the clearance. Mbappe. Cools. Gets the foot in and wins the ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Best part of an hour and still no breakthrough from either side. He's a sharp little ball here. Belling. And it's Bellingham. Well, that is one way to stop him. Valverde promptly onto that, and that is that.
待て、それ多分俺じゃねえわ。マオチンの配信で俺の配信で言ってたのそれ。まあいいや、どっち転んでも答え出しても覚えてねえから。とりあえず集中しようもう。あんまハマってねえんだよな。
わらわら。
442でいくか。そもそもラブさんがマオチになんか教えてもらったことすら知らない俺は。で仮に話してたとしてもコメント欄見てねえわ俺も。やべえ、マルセル出てる。どこで出てるこいつ。マルセルどこで出てんの？
Number 15, Mbappe. Number 23,
じゃ、そこ2人の話 だったんかなしょう。どうでもいいや。ああしいかない師匠。
Number 24.
Ball in toward impressive
ちょ
job.
っと待って、マルセロどこで出てんだ？
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
わー、そういうことか
Look, a little
ー。間
variation.
違えてマルセロ出してる。
They've got no previous.
They've played it short. No, that's been intercepted. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's got away. It's Vieira. And this is Luis Suarez. He's having a shot! And no mistake. The first significant strike.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just
マジでわかんねえけど、俺もどうでもいいからもういいや、この話。なん食べ放題の店？何してんの？早くしろよ。
Substitutions taking place.
The Goya Grampus are making a change now. Montevideo Yamagata are in front now. The game's only goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
いやー、そぼそれのパスよ。
Wants to go back. It's a threatening ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
あ、待って、事故るわ。危ね。
The Goya Grampus really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly...
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Suarez towering forward here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Time and again they are repelled. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Marcelo getting forward. Now it's Luis Suarez. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. This further to improve their...
サボスライの、本当に人のことを舐めてるんじゃないかという PK を蹴ります。ダーンあれー
Really should have been that.
Szoboszlai really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
はいね、スティベンス・アラウホ。
Challenge there, uncompromising.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
トラップ取る
Back towards the middle. And he shoots! And it's in! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way
お疲れ様
piercing, piercing, and that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening.
誰やねんええってお前マジで先行けよお前は皆さんおはようございます。タクゾーンです。チャンネル登録よろしく。お前やれ皆さんおはようございます。タクゾーンです。チャンネル登録よろしく。
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique, a superb reading of the game. He hardly had to tackle. That in itself can be seen as quite an achievement.
Shapes to shoot! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Yeah. So what can they make of this? And he's straight offside. Van Dijk. Now it's Mbappe. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. That's a throw. That's been intercepted. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Looking for the run. It's made its way to him. Mbappe! It's in! The first significant strike. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. I doubt very much that this was in the script. Pull it. First quarter of an hour gone. Mbappe, never out of the action for very long. Now he's running away. Ibrahimovic. That is a brilliant interception.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Yeah. Montedio Yamagata are looking to break at pace. Can he get on the end of this? And he was alert to it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And the through ball. This is Messi. He's being urged to shoot. And he's there to belt it away. Rafael Varane. Now Seedorf. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Araujo has created one goal already. Marcelo running at top gear. Shot, surely! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Montedio Yamagata are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Bragantino disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Marcelo, it's a good run this, one that is high in energy. Montedio Yamagata have a free kick. Oh, he's taken it. Mbappe gets into a good position. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, shot it goal! And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Marcelo. He's pretty much a defender in name alone, to be honest.
Oh, shooting chance! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Montedio Yamagata are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Makalele. Now it's Del Piero. Turan. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's picked his way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Piero. And it's Del Piero. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Marcelo. Bellingham. Now it's Hullet. He's found some... Hullet! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for the run. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Desai was in no mood for any of that. Now it's Hullet. Ambitious ball here. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, he's burst through. Makalele gets it clear. He's going to be disappointed with that. Montedio Yamagata are trailing against the run of play. Yeah. Tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Applies the finish! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
He'll fancy himself from here. Seedorf receives it in a good position here. And it's Bellingham. Messi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Promising position, drills one in. Courtois deals with that nice and simple. Marcelo. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe. Decent chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Has earned a reprieve for the time being. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Bullet. Marcelo. Bellingham. And he shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game.
That's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Can he get on the end of this? That pass just didn't quite work. Desai. Makaleli. This is Del Piero. Del Piero is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Hullet. Through ball. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Araujo, a player who needs no introduction. Seedorf. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So, into the second half.
Yamagata really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Mbappe on a serious charge here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that was very necessary. And here's Hullet. Seedorf is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Courtois claims it, safe hands. And the counter is on. Montadillo Yamagata do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Marcelo. And he's whipped it across. That should get the job done. Needs the return pass. Varane kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vieira. Montedio Yamagata needing a change of fortune here. That's a good run down the left. It's Makalele. And Marcelo. Montedio Yamagata still have the cards to affect this game. This is Del Piero. Seedorf.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Yamal. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Hullet. And Hullet!
Ah!
Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Montedio Yamagata get their fourth corner. Valverde plays it short. Goes for a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. They're up to 5 corners now. Great challenge to perfection. Corner count is rising. That's 6. To go back. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic!
Ah, no!
That hit the post.
Okada!
Really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Showing good feet. Makalele.
オフだろ。うん。
Finding himself in space.
もうイブラ頼むってマジでお前。何してんのほんま。
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Pele. Valverde with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Makalele. Just about up to 75 minutes. Vieira.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And this is Ibrahimovic.
もう。
Long ball by the goalkeeper. He's looking wide. Semenyo. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
And it's Del Piero. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. He's had it taken off him.
Madrid clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Pressing high and with purpose. Vieira. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Pele. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Now it's Semenyo. Threads one in. Bruno Fernandes is in a really good position out wide.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 20 será sustituido por el dorsal 5.
It's Semenyo. Makalele. That's good play. Oh, some astute defending there.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Yamal. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Pepe has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Vieira. Bale. And it's Seedorf. Now, he's got space here. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Habrá 3
Araujo.
minutos de descuento.
And the number on the board is 3. Ibrahimovic. Bruno Fernandes. Belling. Searching pass he's played there. That's good vision. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And there goes the final whistle.
ああ、しんどこの試合。
Margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Saturday.
ああ、マジイブラ決め。
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Ambitious ball here. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, important interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Crossbar has another go! That was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Hullet. Seedorf. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Thuram can get it clear. Vieira. Good running, strong and purposeful. Tries a shot! He's delivered all right! And we have liftoff! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He won't be happy with that one. Turns back here, probably the best option. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Threads one in, and here's Shevchenko. Hullet. That is good strength. And it's Pirlo. Now it's Mbappe, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Hullet gets into a good position. Seedorf! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So that's two now without reply.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Shevchenko. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Out towards the flank. Looking tiny in possession. Oh, what has happened here? Dembele. And here's the chance to counter. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's good running with the ball. Hullet. Dembele. Yeah. Belling conjures time and space where few can. Seedorf. And he skips past his man. Ah, lovely feet. And Araujo. Passing nice and neat. Good ball, good take. Bellingham receives it in a good position here. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's Valverde. Oh, that is a nice touch. And he was quick to react. Dembele. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And here's Azar. Shevchenko! Now, who's going to be first to this? Big chance! And there's a goal! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing!
Has been indicated.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Just 1 in it now. And that is the end of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal, the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Montedio Yamagata are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And so the action is resumed. Mbappe! Oh, that's nice. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Mbappe. This is promising. Now, can he find a finish? Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Montedio Yamagata have their second corner now. Valverde. Yeah. And he's forced to go back. Bellingham. Picked out brilliantly. And the finish!
ああ、ゲージミスった。
And over. Just.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Mbappe. Now it's Bullet. Now it's Seedorf. It's just beyond his reach. And here's Bullet. And Bullet! Oh, that's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And look what it means to them. This is a position of chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So now the difference is 3.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the attention and urgency, a real step up in...
It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Montedio Yamagata presented with a golden opportunity here. And that's it. That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin.
そマジさっきの負け納得いかねえな。イブラヒモビッチ外しすぎなんだ、あいつマジで。ああ、だるい。誰だよ、マジで。
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So we're very much on the way now. Roberto Carlos. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Picked out brilliantly. Played it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
No, he wasn't going to let it past. Best. And now the breakaway. That has been cut short. He's going to be disappointed with that. Seedorf ventures forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Stam kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Valverde scooting forward. Hullet. Stam. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Vanessa. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Yamal. And he's let fly. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Valverde. Bellingham. Good alertness. Yamal, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need moments.
Tries one from range! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Valverde. Now it's Hullet. Passing nice and neat. And Hullet! So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
He's there to retrieve it. Ibrahimovic. Defending here is really tight. Yeah, can see things others simply cannot. Yamal. Oh, this is a terrific run. And Dyke clears it away. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Bellingham, and it's made its way to him. Cute ball now, how can he reach? Valverde! it. All that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening.
来たー。
急に
ほーほー。もう本当にもう激猛さ来たよ。俺よりも全然強い。来たよ。いやーこれガチ勝ちてえな。
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, someone whose career I've watched with real interest, Peter, is Odegaard. Having seen him break through at such a young age and having so much pressure thrust on him, I really think that the time he spent outside Norway has done him a lot of good. And look how much he's developed.
Just getting the best out of him will count for so much. That pass isn't the best.
This is the time you need that pace.
うわーそんなずれんのか。
Tomiyasu ventures forward. Very nicely done. Nice interception.
うわーちょ待ってー。
しい朝ですね。
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's nice. Now it's Odegaard.
明日なん食べ放題じゃなかったん？しょう。
And kept out by the most elastic.
違うで違う違う。
Actually didn't do an awful
ちょっと待って今2桁来てるから頑張らして俺に。
to do is to place this between the
俺に頑張らせてくれバーチ。
basically let them attack it.
本当に俺が一番燃える試合よこれ。
Now the whistle's gone. Presumably we're offside.
なんか何の食べ放題の話をマッシュがねしたって言ってたんだけど、全然覚えてなくて、それマオチンの配信じゃねえかなと思って。
More and more pressure on the ball here.
闘魂燃やしてこ。
Dio Yamagata have reclaimed it. So Jim, what has caught your eye in these
い
early?
やここだよ。ラブさんがコメントしてたからしょう。
Say both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some
いや
conservative.
ーうめえな守備。あそうなんや。だとしたら俺が見てなかったのか。
No, that was never going to make it. It's Aubameyang. Rice plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Montedio Yamagata still without a single shot on target. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Valverde with the clearance.
めちゃくちゃ勘違いしてた。まあこの話は後で。この試合勝とうミリア。
To go forward now. Yeah. Arsenal are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone...
And Aubameyang! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
おう絶対勝ってやるよ。ちょ待って、本当に集中しよう。今ね、勝ちたいんだけど集中力が伴ってね。
Ball has bounced loose now. Vieira. Distributed tidily. It'll be a throw-in.
やべえな、マジで。ちょっと待って。
And it's Rice. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Havertz! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. Montadillo Yamagata have the chance to go the other way. It's been slipped through. He's found a way through. And this is Pullet. Shoots!
くっそー。
What you call inspired goalkeeping.
アラウホだったから難しいことできなかった。フルトいけ。いやー、惜しいね。惜しいよ。ちょっと待って、この人ほんと強いわ。やっぱ2桁だわ、やっぱ。ほんとにゾクゾクしてきた。
Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Havertz. He's having a pop! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Nice control. And the counter is on. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
そうだよね。
Oh, easy pickings there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Saka carries the ball down the right.
いやー、ちょっと待って。ちょっと待ってー、危ねー。ちょっと待って、事故る。ちょっと本当に集中しよう、マジで。集中力がねえんだ、今俺。やばい、やばい。危ねえ、マジで。マジでやばい。欠けてる、ちょっと。
救われてるな、ショ
ー。いや、救われてるわけじゃないね。ぶっちゃけさっきのシュート、でも、10本打ったら5本ぐらいしか入んねえよ、多分。確実じゃなかったし。俺は結構今の前半は運で救われたっていうよりかは全然入るシュート打たれてねえなって感覚で。いやちょっと待って、本当に集中しようマジで。
action resumes. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Vieira. And here's Havertz. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. So their fourth corner of the game.
大い集中してる割にはめちゃんこ笑って試合してるじゃねえかよ大事だけどしょう
Gabriel is looking wide. Now here's the delivery. Mbappe looking for the chance to skim one in from range. And they can counter here. That's a throw.
いや、そうなんだよね。俺真剣にやってる時笑い出ないタイプだからさ。
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And that is out of play.
Arsenal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Yeah. But if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Now it's Havertz. Araujo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Oh, important interception. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Shifted it to the flank. Calafiori.
Yeah,
Oh, mistake.
危ね
Cleared it out of harm's way. Araujo. That is good pressure.
いやーマジで
Saka. Good driving run. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Saka. And it's Rice. Now it's chance! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish right from the top draw. What a delicious
やーべなんもできない
maestro.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
参るよここから
いや442でいくか
Coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow.
It's Ibrahimovic! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught
お
napping.
兄さんマルセロ CMF だよ賞
え、嘘。
Looking a whole lot more urgent now.
あ、また間違えたわ。え、間違えてないよね。もう何してんのマジで。もういいや。なんかさっきもマルセル CMF になってたんだよね。
Van Bronckhorst is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
You have to expect that from everyone.
WW
Gnabry. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's a really well-measured ball. Looking early, and Dyke deals with that comfortably.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Suarez stood his ground strongly. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Here's Suarez. Neymar purring through the gears.
あー、考えすぎた。
Proved infallible.
マジで考えすぎた今。
Be the last they'll see of him. Well, this could be it. Past something close to a minor miracle.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. Arsenal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Yeah.
Was spot on. Over to the right flank. The less said about that pass, the better. Neymar. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Now it's Ibrahimovic.
うわ、ダメか。
There's big running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gnabry. Time added on will be 2 minutes. He is through here. That's good play. Flings it across. And he's there to clear it.
いやー、負けた。
And that will be the final act. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it. Neither was able to add to the scoreline.
いやー、マジ考えすぎたな。
守備堅いな。
いやー、2桁だったら招きしてくると思っちゃった。ああ、もうめんどくせえよ。誰だよこれマジで。
明日もしかして肉場も？
うん、焼肉。いやー、2桁だったらどうとかって考え捨てなきゃダメだな。変に深酔いしちゃうんだよな。
ダイアリでした。ワンチャンブリッツですみません。お辞儀する人。
あ、パパさんありがとうございました。いや、 もうあれは僕の実力ですもん。本当に強かったです、マジで。もう前半何もできなかったですわ、自分。また対戦してください。いや、ありがとうございます、本当に。もうモさんの方に来ていただけて僕は嬉しいです。
私も気持ちは猛者です。0と7000ぐらい。
いやー強かったなマジで。ちょっとメッシ出すか。いやでも今日でフェーズ終わりか。
Paris Saint-Germain have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add, and it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play, and of course the right service into the box.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
もう最近守備がガバガバすぎる。
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Mbappe. That's very neat. Great chance! And there's a goal. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
結構守備ガチガチで苦戦しましたけどね。考える顔。
The fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. No, he's not getting past him there. And here's Mbappe. Oh, strongly challenged there. Vieira with the challenge.
本当ですか？いやもうめちゃめちゃやられてる感じありましたよ僕。正直何もやることなかったっすよ本当に。
Seedorf carries the ball down the right. Messi.
いやもう初心に帰るかも。
Nicely weighted ball. It's been slipped through.
ちょっと本当にやめて、本当にごめん。
Ease on the ball. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Just about midway through the first half.
ダメだ、迷ってる。
Engaging watch. And here's Hullet. Now it's Messi. And it's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pirlo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's beautifully weighted. Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's been taken short. And a chance! Montedio Yamagata are looking to go forward now. Vieira.
あーちょっと待って、本当にやばいかもしれない。
Mbappe. He's shifting.
ああもうめっちゃシンプルにいかれた。
Oh, it's fallen loose again.
あナイスー。
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Del Piero. Real chance! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
やっぱパスだよな。巧みすってんだよな。
And Araujo. Pirlo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pull it. Marcelo. Now it's Hullet. Del Piero. Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press. Seedorf.
いやーも
And it's Messi. Messi going forward. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Just eases him off the ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pepe did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mbappe!
ちょ待って、何がダメなんだ俺これ。何がダメかわかんね
We are into stoppage time. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Hullet receives it in a wide position. So a temporary halt to the action. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Some first-half thoughts?
Yamagata will be pretty happy.
たくやさんおはようございます。
え。ああおはようございます。
They were able to raise the intensity.
ちょっとだって俺本当にマジで何がダメなんだ。
So 45 minutes of
難しいことしようとしすぎてんのか。
And at the break, it's one each. And so the action is resumed. And the shot's on here. Now, can he find a finish? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. But here's Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Pirlo. Del Piero is always playing with one eye on the
うんうんう
spectacular.
ん。やっぱ逆らってんな。
Mbappe. Maldini chooses to go cross-field. Thuram is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And here's Hullet. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning.
Yeah.
So good from him.
Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense. And so
ねえ。
Paris Saint-Germain. And they get themselves in front. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
that's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Paris Saint-Germain with the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Makalele. Thuram, a picture of focus and alertness. Araujo scooting forward.
いやー、マジで一番出しちゃいけないとこさっきは出してる。
Makalele. It's a really well measured ball.
あー、終わったかもしれない、これ。
Yellow. He's on it. Mbappe! That looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Vieira. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Marcelo is onto this. Gets his head on it.
うん、もう本当にレッツゴーバーモですよ。
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he's there to retrieve it. Vieira. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe!
もうなんで
Vital touch. Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
じゃあ安直すぎんだよな、マジで、さっきから。俺が悪いんだけど。もっと考えねえとな。プスカシュ、頼む。結果出してくれ。
メンテ待機配信ありますか？
メンテ待機配信は、16時から開始。
Le numéro 10, Ibrahimovic. Le numéro 5,
Keeper has taken decisive
le
action.
numéro 21, Pirlo. À leur place, le numéro 20,
やっぱ考えすぎてる、考えすぎてる。
le numéro 17,
Losing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Eto'o.
And this is Luis Suarez.
あ
Le numéro 6,
Yamagata really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And here's Suarez. Great ball, and he's in here. It's a decent clearance.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down. Keep
あ、終わったかもしれない。
Eventually, things might change for you.
Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Can he get it through? Montadillo Yamagata do have a chance to counter here. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's
すい
there.
ません、皆さん、ここから逆転いたします。
Vieira. Araujo, the final 5 minutes.
あれバルベルデ変わってなくね？あれバルベルデってあれか。俺が変えたのか。
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Makaleli is the team's great visionary. Now it's Luis Suarez. Mateus.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So that's it. It is all over.
ああマジ終わったかもしれない。
That turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. Whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance.
あ本当に終わったわ。
Well, how will we look back on that?
やべえマジで。ああ鹿丸のせいだわ完全に。
あと2試合ぐらいか。5戦3敗は珍しい。
いや最近マジ逆らいすぎてんだよな。いやね守備がねほんとダメなんですよ最近。珍しいでしょ。あと俺コンフェーズ始まった時ゆるマッチで30試合ぐらいやって、でその後マッチングきつくなって30試合やったけど無敗だったからねマジで。それが今じゃ24敗ぐらいしてます。もう終わりました。
It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
いやーちょっと待ってくれ。
Center of attention, of course, Zico. Now he can play.
Well, you know, he isn't just a playmaker, Peter.
Tries a shot! He won't be happy with that one. He's had a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Zico clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Hazard. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. The question that's
いやーちょっと待って。本当にこれはもう絶対に俺が悪い。バックパスもっと使おう。前出してこねえと。
It's Vieira. And here's Hullet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Marcelo. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. And here's Hullet. Zico.
This is the time you need that pace.
Great defending, strong and determined. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And he's takes a shot!
Yeah!
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So a breakthrough already. Rafael Varane is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Montadillo Yamagata very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name.
これ負けたらコントローラーぶん投げてください W。
Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
ああ、もう俺壁ぶっかすから俺マジで。俺1万8000円修理代来てっからそれで。
Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
いい、めちゃくちゃ良くなってきた、めちゃくちゃ良くなってきた。
It was a good one. The execution of it not quite so.
Well, that's down to
オッケーオッケーオッケー、これジグラ。
calculation.
ナイ
No
ス。
more, no less.
宣言すなしょう。
もう本当に遅いんだよお前打つのが。
Now can he find a finish? And he'll shoot here.
レッツゴー。
Can clear it away. Rafael Leao did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
オッケーオッケーオッケー、だいぶ良くなってきたよ。
Makes a move down the right.
これは無理しない。よしよしよし。
Valverde proves just a little bit too strong. Suarez wants to run onto this, and he's managed to get free. Seedorf's delivery. Desai tries to clear. He's having a pop! It's anyone's ball now. Vieira has set up one goal so far. Mbappe going face to face with his great rival. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And here's Hullet. Valverde gets into a good position.
ああ、呼ばれた。
Looking for a corner. Well, height could make all the
私は本当行きますよ、もうマジで。行くとこまで行きますからね、私は。それなんとかならない。ナイス。そうだよな、今までやっぱ攻め急いでたんだよな。
so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Now it's Hullet.
素晴らしい。
That is lovely.
Yamagata really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
This looks promising. Showing good feet. It's Zico! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Cross it goes. That's been intercepted. Marcelo. It's Bellingham. Now it's Luis Suarez. Tries one from range.
もううめえじゃねえかよ。
Sensational from Suarez. Sumptuous finish and absolute joy. Santos are all square. And it's half time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves.
いや、いい。戻ってきてる。あと守備だけや。
So, nothing
マッチアップ入れすぎやな。
What do you think?
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. And so the action is resumed.
もう。
And this is Luis Suarez! And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Seedorf. Luis Suarez. Oh, shooting!
危ない。
Luis Suarez! He just has something!
Surprise, surprise. Who else? The ideal time and the ideal man to do it. This is going to liven up the second half.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
やべえ、マジでどうしよ
Montedio Yamagata needing a change of fortune here.
勝ってください、お願いします。
う。ですよね。
Great ball and he's in here.
ああ、もう本当に。
Spread it left. Takes aim and crosses. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
任せろ、高木。やってやるよ、高木。ひっくり返してやるよ、今から。見とけよ、マジで。やってやるよ、マジで。なめんじゃねえぞ、本当に。
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 23.
Yamal, very much a man of this moment. Best. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now, can they get him away? Yamal. Now, Rafael Varane. Varane ventures forward. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Squeeze it through. That is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Yamal. And it's Seedorf. Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
仕事準備しながら垂れ流してたから相手が降伏ってやつかと思ったしょう。
Vieira spots it and intercepts. Van Dijk. Yamal. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's got away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Substitutions taking place.
And it's Seedorf. He's well positioned here. It's Ibrahimovic! It's hit the upright. And he's gone looking for safety.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Knocks it out wide. That's very neat. He has found a way through.
Yamagata really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a deception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that's well spotted. This is a promising build-up. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's in a good position here. And the finish! That's a sharp finish. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
And that was as solid.
Woohoo!
Looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Montedio Yamagata leading now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He stands tall, impenetrable. Eze's cross.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a little off target. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. That's good vision. Bergomi gets across to intercept that. He's hit it long, but astray. He's had it taken off him. Looks across and plays it in.
やばくない俺これ逆転したの。
Have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Yamal claiming the man of the match.
本当にもう高木が俺のスイッチ入れたわ。本当に壁ぶっ壊したくなった。やば、ドラマティックよ、ドラマティック。
先輩かっこいい。
もう高木大好き。すいません。私は暇人かもしれません。もう誰もやっていません。いや、俺、ヤマルのやつ、マジで本当にもうあれ、コース見えたわ、もう。本当にヤマル信じてよかった。あ、やべ、わけわかんねえ電波でいた。ちょっと待って。うわ、最悪や、10万円のやつ来た。しかも電波2本の10万円のやつ来た。最悪や、もうこれ。わけわからん外人来てもうた。もう最悪や。ほんまに最悪もう。そうなんや。外人もう最悪やって。て。笑かしに来てるやん、もうこの外人。もうほんと速攻で終わらしてやるわ。 あ、これえぐいな。やばい、俺日本、これはやばいですよ。カーソルが変わりません、たくん。
Always asking for the ball, even in the most crowded places.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. He'll try from distance.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
He's shifting through the gears here. And he shoots! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, good!
ポルトガルと見た。
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Araujo really must be thinking
ポルトガル
what to do to
やばい、1本と2本しか立ってない。ギリギリの瀬戸際を生きている。これは。
Dumfries attempts a clearance. Oh, that was vital. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Messi, under an awful lot of pressure.
ちょっと待って。
That's been intercepted.
スーパーキャンセル入らない。
Himself into trouble and he's lost it. Now it's Mbappe.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Great defending.
なんだそれは。
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's had a shot! Goal! The movement so precise. The finish.
よっしゃー
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch.
And that's it. All that remains for me is to thank Jim Begley.
45分までマッチングできます。ギリギリのギリギリまで攻めたいと思います。
あと2試合いける？
本当に、高木さんの言う通り、始まって、すぐ、3点先制、ギブ、もう1試合いきます。
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Well, there is the formidable figure of Ronald Araujo. He's having to go shin to shin with anyone.
An absolute colossus at the back and endeared himself to the fans even more by getting on the score. Gee, remember that game in Madrid back in 2022?
Doesn't get much bigger, better than those Catalan conflicts. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Turns back here, probably the best option.
これラストだね。
Yeah. Now Seedorf.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Araujo makes the interception. And here's the chance to counter. It's a lovely neat pass. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Seedorf. And he's forced to go back. Forwards and with intent. Araujo.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Hullet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Hullet. He's picked his way through. Now it's Bellingham.
はーい、難しく考えすぎた。
That's gone loose.
もっとシンプルでよかった。
Montedio Yamagata are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Seedorf is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Threads one in. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. The ball is loose.
ゲームのカード落としちゃった。
ロスクリーマー、ロスーゲームのカード落としちゃった。
About as smooth as it gets. It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
よしよしよしよし。
Montedio Yamagata have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
今の上げてくんの。
And behind, it's a good block.
おかわりのもう1試合あるかこれ。
ゲームのカード落としちゃった。
あと3分。
Between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Bellingham. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cristiano Ronaldo, a player who needs no introduction. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. And Hullet!
下手くそすぎる俺。
Routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
ないよあの時間から2試合なんていけるわけない。
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side, and he's had it nicked away. Desai attempts a clearance. Hullet with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Showing.
はい。
Oh, that's fabulous.
いけぜーレッツゴーなんでレッツゴーバボー
It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to...
Yo, guarda.
But I'd say go grab a third.
Montedio Yamagata heading towards the half-time break. Win very much in their sails. Valverde is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
来た来た来た来た
ラオちゃん今日
なんでー
時間大丈夫
To get back up again. And that interception was most
ごめん
necessary.
勢いで出した
Well stopped.
Can he get on the end of this? Now the ball in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
ない会議
Oh, that's a key interception.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
俺もうめんどくさいから今2週間に1回しか出てない
Ronaldo.
いいフットボール優先してる
Can he spark a counter here? Now it's on it.
ああそうだよなベリンガムそっちいたもんな
What
今
about a counter attack? Marcelo,
さ
expertly cut out, really nicely done. The referee says that is that for the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix
かか
it.
ってこんかい
いきないや
This stage.
かかってこい
Yamagata looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break.
ごめんなさい
These have resumed at the
あ
start.
ら大好き大好きこっち
Good ball, good
来た来た来た来たレッツゴーえ
Got to be quick to recover this. Split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than
やべセンスねえ俺今の決めれねえのか俺センスねえわ
Getting up there. He's beaten the keeper. And it's there. Up by
ラオピョンが帰ってきたらメンテ明け
throats of their foes. Araujo at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Montedio Yamagata find a
はい
position.
間違いなく
Seedorf. And here's Tevez. That is lovely. And it's Vieira. Lovely. Now then. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bullets!
ふう
Lob.
あー焦ってる焦ってる焦ってるよ
Really well and
焦ってるよ
Mbappe has his eye on that match ball.
well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
わらわら
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling.
And Hullet! It's anyone's ball now. And it's Valverde. Just about up to the hour now. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's a goal!
はいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはい
Lost the game! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Now it's Tevez. Great vision. Takes a shot. Oh, it's fallen loose.
お前止めろよ
That's a tiny finish. Some heroic
止めてたか
defending, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
真上、軍団でいきますじゃあネイマール使いたいなお前出ろもう守備どうでもいいわこの試合お前行け 攻撃やろうぜ。
There's a foot here, and from both sides.
チャージベスト
But they're in no
チャー
mood
ジ
to go
あ、やばい。アラファやばいわ。
Stood up well to him there. Good play on the left-hand side here.
おおおお。なんで
That pass just didn't quite work. Bale, it's
やばいやばいやばいやばいやばいやばいよ。
two more needed. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming
ふ
a
うそっち出しません。
Two, is there a way back into this?
チャージベストお前さ、ちゃんとやれよ。サッカーやれよ。
have thought that when the last one went in.
75 minutes played.
何してんねんお前は。しっかりやれよ。
Pressing high and with purpose. Rafael Varane. Yamal is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Luis Suarez. Decent chance!
ジョージベストジョージベストジョージマルセイユルネットでここで冷静にここで冷静にちょっと待って
That defending is unapologetically
オーケーここで出しませんとくんですよここでこっちこうでしょシュートフェイントでここでドーンなんでー
And that really should have been that.
Messi really must be wondering how he hasn't put the 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
お前らも全員上がれお前ら行け
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Corner number 2 then.
こうしてマックスで行け攻めろ
And that has been cleared. Shifted it to the flank. Messi. And now they can spring out of defence. Can he stop it going out? Messi. Best plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. He's free, he has got space. Can he get away here?
4 minutos de descuento.
Yeah. And they can counter here into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Yamal. This is promising. Marcelo.
勝ったー
Montedio Yamagata can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency, and proficiency.
11時ギリギリまでやり込みました
Any reflections on
疲れたわマジで本当に皆さんお疲れ様でした。私はこれから、お仕事のランチがありますので行ってきます。おやすみなさい。